Hello and welcome to Rathod's IS. Today in this session, we are going to see current affairs of 23rd November 2023. So we are taking Delhi edition of The Hindu and we are going to point out the articles which are relevant from our examination. So after picking out of the topics, and we are going to connect with different perspectives, like in how many dimensions you can think about that topic. So that perspective based approach of reading current affairs is very important for your mains answer writing, because you have to write answers in a multi-dimensional manner. That is exactly very much relevant from our essay point of view, right? So there examiners will be saying like in how many dimensions you are writing an essay. So without wasting any time, let us see the first topic. So first topic, it is about workers in Uttarkashi tunnel closer to freedom. So actually what happened on November 12th? So on one underdeveloped, or for example there is going on a tunnel work. So in that tunnel work about 40 workers had been stuck down. So from that day onwards rescue operations are going on. Now we are going to have some relief. So we are going to remove them soon. So here you have to connect this article with disaster management, and also we can connect this topic with geography. So from geography point of view, so where is this Uttarkashi region is located? And normally whenever we are going for this developmental projects in Himalayan region, or we can say in Himalayan states, we will be having some issue, because this Himalayan states are most active regions. So why I am saying most active? So in the context of seismically. So seismically they are very much active and they are not stable. So this Himalayan states are not stable. So why these Himalayan states are not stable? Because Himalayas, they are example for young folded mountains. So here whenever I am saying that they are young folded mountains, they are formed because of convergence of plates. So they are formed because of convergence of plates. So which and which plates they had been converged that led to the formation of these Himalayas? I hope you can see. So for example, this is Eurasian plate. This is Eurasian plate. And this is Indo-Australian plate. So this Indo-Australian plate moved towards northwards, and here earlier we used to have Tethys Sea. So here we have Tethys Sea, and in this Tethys Sea what are the sediments they are there? So those sediments they rised and they form this Himalayas. And this plate movement, it is happening till now also. So till now also there is no stopping of the movement of this plate. So till now also this Indo-Australian plate is moving towards northward. And because of this, the height of Himalayas, they are rising even today. So because of this we can say they are example for young folded mountains in India. So the issue here is whenever we are going for any development projects in these Himalayas, they are not sustainable. So they are not sustainable and they will undergo this type of disasters. So this is an example that it says Himalayas are young folded mountains, and whenever we are going for development projects in these Himalayas, that will be not sustainable. So even you can see recent examples like Tapovan Vishnugad dam which had been fell down, and even you can see like recent disasters in Uttar Pradesh, and even you can see like flash floods, okay, because of collapse of dam. So all these are some examples which says that here whenever we are going for any development projects, you are not sustainable, and government need to be very much cautious whenever they are coming up with development projects. And one more tragedy here is, yes, we have to go for development projects in this Himalayan state. So why? What are the reasons? So first and the foremost thing here is, so Himalayan states, you are sharing international border. For example, we have China, Nepal, Bhutan, right? So because of this, there is no choice. Yes, we have to go for development of roads, infrastructure. That will be done by this BRO, Border Road Organization. And the second important reason why this development cannot be avoidable here is, so Himalayas, they are source of perennial rivers. For example, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus. Yes or no? Yes, right? So here Ganga is one of the longest river and it is flowing in most of the states. And especially to ensure food security and water security, yes, we need to construct dams, okay, to save the water. And third important reason here is, India is a vast country and it is also the most populous country. So because of increasing of science and technology day by day and to improve the standard of living of people, electricity plays a very important role. So we can produce electricity by non-renewable sources, like we can use coal. But whenever we are using this thermal power, it is causing a lot of pollution. And now there are a number of conferences like COP26, COP28, COP28 that we are going to have from November 30 onwards. So now because of climate change, everyone is saying that we have to cut down emissions. So we are searching for alternative and we are transiting, okay, we are moving with the transition from non-renewable energy towards renewable energy. So one such a source here is hydropower. So where can we produce this hydropower? Especially this perennial rivers are important source, so that we are going for building of hydropower projects on these rivers which are coming under this Himalayan river system. Yes or no? So for all these things, yes, development is unavoidable, but when we are going for development, we have to focus on even environment as well. So it should not cause much damage to the people. It should not cause damage to the life of the people and as well as property. So I hope you understood this topic clearly, right? So here we discussed environment related thing, geography related thing and as well as disaster management. So in this way you have to connect each and every topic. And now let us see another topic. It is Washington warned India against plot to kill Pannun in US, says report. So actually recently, so one controversy which is happening between India and Canada is regarding killing of Sikh leader. So the same way another article says that Washington is warning India that India is planning to kill Sikh leader in US. So we have to wait and watch like, so how far it is correct. Okay, I don't know like whether this is correct or not, but here the Financial Times published that US government know the plan. Okay, US government came to know the plot to kill Khalistani separatist Guru Patwant Singh Pannun on US soil. And because of this, US warned India that you should not do like that. Okay, in response here, Indian External Affairs Minister said that security related discussions took place with the US. During the course of discussions, the US side shared some inputs pertaining to nexus between organized criminals, gun runners, terrorists and others. The inputs are the cause of concern for both countries and they decided to take necessary actions. Okay, so why India will do that? The question, and please let me know your response. Yes, whether India is plotting or not. And next topic is 2 army captains, 2 soldiers killed in Rajouri operation. So actually in Jammu and Kashmir, there are some areas where frequent infiltration of terrorists is happening. For example, Rajouri and Poonch. Okay, so in this area here terrorists will be coming and they will be residing and they will be doing operations. So in this operation, so 2 army captains and 2 soldiers, they lost their life. So you have to see the statistics regarding terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. So this article is important from your GS paper 3 under internal security point of view. Right, and next topic it is about killings of innocent unacceptable, Modi says at G20 meet. So this article is talking about Israel-Palestine issue. So what happens? Hamas, they attacked Israel, and in retaliation Israel started attacking these Palestinian regions, and in Gaza Strip here they attacked hospital, and that led to the loss of many children, and even there are many premature children, they are present in the hospital and they also lost their life. And a cause of concern here is, so why children need to lose their life? What did these children do? Nothing, right? So even this premature child, so they born before their complete tenure, so they need some external support, external environment. So whenever they are keeping in this NICUs, so what wrong they did? So why they need to lose their life? So this is a question, and when I studied these articles of dying of children, so I used to cry because recently I became mother, and I know like how mothers will feel at that time. So before becoming mother, I did not much bother about the kids, children. So if any news, okay, I think like okay, it happens like that. But after becoming a mother, I was emotionally very much connected with the children. And this tragedies happened. So in this G20 meet which happened virtually, so our Prime Minister, he gave some statement like, yes, we need to stop this. Yes, we can come up with a two-state solution to ensure peace and stability. Okay, so even there is one editorial which is regarding this topic, and we are going to see that as well. And one more article here is, so after this Canadian government blamed India behind the killings of Khalistani leader in Canadian soil, so we resumed visa services, and after 2 months, so whenever there is normalization of ties, and again there is resume of visa services between India and Canada. So in the city page there is nothing much important, and even the states page also I found nothing. You can directly move on to this editorial page. So most of the editorials in our today's paper, they are very much relevant. So first topic, it is about governor's role to be reconsidered. So what is the issue? So in some non-BJP ruling states like Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala, Punjab, so governor is a center agent in the state. So governor, he is withholding the bills. Governor is withholding the bills, that too bills which are of urgent public importance. So why there is a withholding of bills? Especially to lower the power of governor, and the power is shifted towards CM. So regarding that bill, so there is withholding of assent by the governors. And now recently, one step taken by Tamil Nadu government is again repassed. So again there is the repassing of bills in the house. And now in our constitution, so in our constitution, which is a living document, according to article 200, which says about the powers of governor whenever the bill is placed before for him to assent. For example, if at all governor is getting any bill to him to give assent, he can directly give the assent, or he can resend the bill back for reconsideration, or else he can withhold the bill, or he can also reserve the bill for president. So all these things are present in this article 200. But there is lack of provision in our constitution that at that time our framers, so they didn't think that this kind of situation will come in the future, like withholding of bills by governor. So what if again the state government repassing the bills? So finally this petition went to Supreme Court, and now Supreme Court entered into picture. It said that whenever the same bill which repassed by the state government in the state legislature, then there is no choice. Then there is no choice for governor. It will be acting as a money bill now. So here government need to give the assent. So this is the thing which mainly said by Supreme Court. That is the thing which is given here. I hope it is clear now, right? So if you have any doubts, so please post your doubt in the comment box. And one more thing here is we are planning to come up with live of taking individual topics. Okay, clear? So I will be taking this topic, for example, powers of governor, and what are the things that you have to read from that topic. So we are going to have a live on that topic. Or else if there is any topic which is important like Israel-Palestine issue, so we are going to take that topic and we are going to see that topic in all dimensions, so that you will be having the complete understanding of topic. If there is any question which appear, then you can easily answer that topic. Clear? And please let me know which topic you want for the first live class. Okay, and live class will be there on Sunday around in the morning time or in the afternoon time. Okay, so please let me know the topics, list of the topics that you want. And if you have any doubts, so you can ask me your doubts in the live session itself. And next topic is listen to the people, not the numbers. So this article is talking about there is a need of better policy making. There is a need of better policy making because our present economic condition is not good. So if we are talking about economy, so what are the problems that we are facing in our economy? So there is decreasing of growth and there is increased inflation. So because of increased inflation, there is decreasing of demand. And even IIP sector is not proper in India. So there is declining of this IIP, that is index of industrial production. And on another side, there is decreasing of manufacturing. And labor intensive manufacturing sectors, they are facing problem. And if you see, if you are talking about SME, small and medium enterprises, they are getting issues like lack of funds. And next one is there is increased unemployment. And next one is in agriculture sector. In agriculture sector, this year we have El Nino. In agriculture sector, this year we have El Nino. So we have reduced rainfall. So it is going to affect our agriculture sector. And because of this, agriculture sector is not doing good this year. So we can get seasonal unemployment. We can get seasonal unemployment and contribution from this agriculture sector to GDP will be decreased. And even we are facing a problem called as we are not getting proper investment. So there is decreased investments, right? And even there is increasing of imports, especially gold and oil imports. So because of increasing of imports, that we are seeing is trade deficit. Trade deficit that we are seeing, right? And especially we have problem in unorganized sector. So this unorganized sector is providing lot of employment. So there is job crisis. And even we can see one more important problem here is supply chain crisis. And especially IMF or any other rating agency, they are rating India less. So rating is decreased so that we are not attracting more investments. So these all are the problems. So how many I said, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 problems. So these 13 problems are well enough, right, to write a 10-marker answer. Yes, right. So these are the some problems that we are facing, okay, in our economy. So you have to think like what are the measures. So what are the measures that you can take to address these problems? So please let me know what are the measures can be taken by Government of India to address all these problems. Clear? Any doubt? And next topic, it is about animal cruelty makes children safer. Okay, so this article says that animal cruelty and the children cruelty or abuse of children, they are going on. So because of increasing of this animal cruelty, so there is decreasing of this child abuse is seen. So this is according to the one study which is seen in US. So we are going to see this topic in detail. And next topic, it is about recent Israel-Hamas deal. So you have to see like what are the some commitments under this deal. Okay, so what are the commitments under this Israel-Hamas deal? So this is important from your international relations, from your GS paper 2. And the homework for you student is, so please open your map, or for example you can take your atlas and see location of this Israel. Okay, Gaza Strip, West Bank, Jerusalem, where they are present, and even Dead Sea it is present here only. So you have to see some locations of this Dead Sea. And I want to give you one main question. So how this Dead Sea formed? Okay, how this Dead Sea formed? Don't forget. And if you move on in this opinion page, there is article regarding same-sex couple. That is nothing but homosexual marriage. So you have to see like, so what is this homosexual marriage? That means marriage between the same sex, like men and men and women. And you have to see what are the Supreme Court judgments regarding this homosexual marriage, whether we can legalize or not. And what are the arguments in favor of this homosexual marriage and what are the arguments against. Okay, that's it, not more than this. And in this text and context, there is one article, it is regarding Haryana's employment reservation law. So because of this reservation, which is seen highly in news, so in your prelims you can get constitutional provisions which are talking about this reservation. Okay, and you have to see like how this reservation is impacting the people. And next topic is, what is the ruling against UK's Rwanda's deal? So actually recently what happened, the government policy of UK of creating a mechanism for transfer of asylum seekers not considered by UK to Rwanda. Okay, so because of this is in news. And the government policy of UK of creating a mechanism for transfer of asylum seekers which is not considered by UK to Rwanda. So it has been ruled as unlawful by UK Supreme Court. So UK Supreme Court said that it is unconstitutional or unlawful, and Supreme Court found that evidence that asylum seekers, they face a real risk of ill treatment from refoulement. Okay, so here you have to see like where is this Rwanda located, and you have to see this Rwanda was very much famous for Rwandan genocide, and you have to do some research regarding what is this Rwandan genocide. So why that happened. And if you move on, so in this news page there is nothing much important, and you can leave this assembly polls. And here in this world page, so most of the articles are discussed only. And this business page, you can see this article, it is regarding non-banking financial companies. Okay, so you can see about this NBFC, that is non-banking financial companies. So here this article says that NBFCs, they are likely to see asset growth of 14 to 17%. Next, physical, says CRISIL. So here you have to know about this CRISIL. CRISIL is India's credit rating agency. So CRISIL is India's credit rating agency, and it is saying that there will be growth in this NBFCs. So here you have to know about what is this NBFCs. So what is the role played by NBFCs in the economy, and you can see like what are the challenges or what are the issues faced by these NBFCs. So all these things are very much relevant from our economy point of view. So these are the articles which appear in our economy or business page, and these are totally the important articles which are relevant from our examination point of view. And now let us see the notes part. So this is the notes part. The first topic, it is about killings of innocent unacceptable. Our Prime Minister says at G20 meet. So my question is, so please pause the video and let me know what is your response regarding this humanitarian crisis to be provided to the people. So please let me know your response, please. So I will be giving you like 1 minute of time, so please do type the answer in the comment box. Don't forget about this, because you have to get your own perspective. Done? Yes or no? Yes, now let us see the context, why it is in news. Our Prime Minister, he said that there is zero tolerance. So we are not going to tolerate for terrorism, and we are not going to tolerate if there are killings happening of innocents, especially children and women. They are not acceptable. So our Prime Minister, he made his comments in his concluding remarks at virtual G20 summit, okay, regarding this Israel-Hamas conflict. Okay, and he said that we have to come up with some humanitarian aid to these people, and even we can come up with a solution to establish peace. That can be done by two-state solution. So two-state solution which provides a permanent solution for this issue of Israel and Palestine. And he also said that diplomacy and dialogue, they were only way forward to come up with territorial and political crisis. To solve this political crisis, territorial crisis, yes, we have diplomacy and dialogue that can be used. And he also said that we will condemn all types of terrorism and violence. Okay, so he said that we have to restore peace and stability in West Asian region. So you please let me know, so which are the things that have come up recently by India in the West Asia, for example IMEC. So if you're talking about this G20 in 1999, after this Asian financial crisis, so this G20 was established as a forum for finance minister and central bank governors. And later on, it has been raised at a summit level in 2008. And it started addressing global financial and economic crisis of 2008. So in 2008, what happened? American subprime crisis happened. So from that time onwards, this G20 which acting as to discuss these financial issues and as well as economic crisis of the world. An important aim, it is to ensure global financial stability by involving world's largest advanced and emerging economies. And if you're talking about structure and functioning of this G20, so G20 presidency rotates annually and there is no permanent secretariat or headquarters. So there are 19 countries are divided into 5 groups along with European Union. Okay, and it is working association between current presidency, past presidency and next presidency. So what are the challenges you are facing? For example, we have Russia-Ukraine conflict, Chinese strategic rise and NATO's expansion. So these are the 3 important things or challenges. And one more thing here is, so what are the things that discussed in this G20? There is no enforcement mechanism and it is even not binding. So these are the some important things. And if you're talking about G20 India in 2023, actually India assumed 18th G20 presidency from December 1st, 2022 for 1 year period. And the theme of this 18th presidency here is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means one earth, one family and one future. So it is taken from an ancient Sanskrit text, that is Maha Upanishad. So it is very, very important. So you can get a question like, so where we can see this Vasudevaka Kutumbakam? It is in Maha Upanishad. So which are the countries? So we have Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, European Union, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Africa, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, UK and US. So all these things are very, very important. And next topic, it is about two army captains, two soldiers killed in Rajouri operation. So here you have to know about security statistics in Jammu and Kashmir. So context says that two army captains and two soldiers, they were killed in ongoing operation. So in an operation, they want to flush out the terrorists out of Indian territory in this Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. So Jammu based army spokesperson, they said that security forces launched a joint operation in Gulabburg forest, which is in Pir Panjal Valley. So in Pir Panjal Valley, they came up with this operation, and they said that so many terrorists have been injured and they are surrounded, and operations, they are in progress, and in this operation, so unfortunately Indian captains, they lost their life. So if we're talking about terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, okay, so if you see the statistics, so Jammu was largely seen as a more peaceful for two regions of Jammu and Kashmir. So however, what happened, this Jammu region was being focused now by the new terror thrust. So experts, they believe that the first sign of this shift in focus came in February 2021. So when UT police seized 15 sticky bombs, they also came up with this identification of magnetic IEDs, okay, explosive devices in Samba districts of Ramgarh sector, so which is seen along the international border with Pakistan. And even they also dropped like 2 IEDs by low flying drones in the Air Force on June 27th. And later on, after this analysis of the data, we found that so especially international border, which is very much vulnerable to the attacks, and especially 3 districts like Poonch, Rajouri and Jammu, so they are most vulnerable to this terror attacks. And next topic, it is about animal cruelty makes child safer. So this article is very important. So what is the relationship between animal cruelty and the safety of child? So animal cruelty and child abuse, here is child abuse is grave and rampant in India. So there is increasing of child abuse which is seen in India. In 2007, Union Ministry of Women and Child Development published one study about the incidence of child abuse in India. So this study which said that children, they are facing physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse and girl child neglect is seen in India. So what are the problems? We have physical abuse is seen, and sexual abuse, emotional abuse and girl child neglect is seen in India. And for every 3 girl child, 2 child, they are physically abused. And over half of the children, they reported that they faced 1 or more forms of sexual abuse, and every second child is facing emotional abuse. Okay, so every 2 out of 3 child, they are facing at any form of sexual abuse, and every second child is reporting that they are facing emotional abuse. So for example, if you see here, if you see the girl child and boy child, so normally boy child will be preferred more. So even while serving also, so normally Indian mothers, they tend to serve more for boy but not girl. Okay, so I saw this thing with which is relevant. Actually, if mother, she is cooking like 3 eggs, then 1 egg will be given to the boy and half egg will be given to the girl. So they will think that girl will be not serving their parents in future. So she will be going to another family after marriage and she will be serving the another family. So why we have to serve as equal to the son who is serving our family? So like that in the rural area, so we are having this mindset or attitude towards the girl child. So we are trying a lot to change the attitude, and government is also coming up with lot of schemes to change the attitude of girl, like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, like that. But even though, still the attitude which is present in the rural mindsets. And child abuse in India being attributed to the structure and size of the family, and even there is lack of proper effective implementation of law, and even due to poverty, illiteracy, and even cultural factors, they are also contributing to child abuse in our country. So what are the reasons? So here, if you are talking about the cause of child abuse, you can write like implementation of law. There is no proper implementation. So because of poverty, because of illiteracy, because of cultural norms, because of society. So all these things, they are the causes of child abuse in India. And if you're talking about animal cruelty and child abuse, so a 1980 pilot study conducted in England. So this study found that children, they are at risk of abuse or neglect in the household, okay, that abuse their family pet. So whenever the family, they are abusing their family pet, there is a less risk of abusing of children in that house, or there is neglect in the household that is seen. So according to the study, out of 23 families that they have a history of animal abuse, so 83% have been identified by human social service agencies. They said that child, they are at risk of abuse or neglect. And this one is a different study of 53 families in which child abuse had occurred, which is carried out in New Jersey, US in 1983. They found that animal abuse and child abuse are co-occurred in 88% of cases. So in 88% of cases where animal abuse is there, so their child abuse is also present. And if you are talking about easy to detect, so it is very much easy to detect child abuse compared to that of child abuse. Okay, animal abuse we can easy to detect, but we can't detect this child abuse. It is not much easy. Okay, so early identification of homes with animal abuse may save other human victims which are encountering the abuse. So there is a strong link between animal cruelty and as well as child abuse. So because of this, there is urgent need to investigate it further even in the Indian context. So even though we are having the law enforcement agencies, so they are try to implementing the laws, but what happens? So even though we are implementing the laws in India, so abuse against child, they are not at all coming down. Okay, especially there is a violence against child is seen. So especially crimes against children, they are going on. And even one tragedy here is there is no specific study in India regarding this child abuse. So if you are talking about enforcing of anti-cruelty laws in India, there is a poor enforcement of anti-cruelty laws. So there is not only harms animals, but also human victims of violence is seen. So even if you are talking about the prevention of cruelty against animals, so we have Prevention of Cruelty Animals Act. But even though, so after implementation of this law also, yes, this type of incidents are going on. So because of this, now the stakeholders, they need to take as an opportunity, and they have to protect children as well as animal protection is very much important so that we can reduce abuse. Clear? So this is about this topic, and next topic it is about glimmer of hope. So this article which is talking about Israel-Hamas deal. So what are the provisions of this deal? You have to know. So recently Israel-Hamas, they came up with deal to release hostages and Palestinian prisoners in return. So they will release these hostages. In return, they have to release these Palestinian prisoners. Okay, and even they said that there is a need of humanitarian relief to 2.3 million people of Gaza Strip. Okay, who are living in unspeakable misery. So according to the deal here, the talk which are mediated by whom? That is mediated by Qatar. So Hamas will release 50 civilian hostages, while Israel will release 150 Palestinian prisoners. But simultaneously, what happened? Israel began indirect talk with Hamas seeking to free hostages, which resulted in the current deal. And what the people of Gaza who have been bombed, shelled, displaced, denied essential supplies like food, fuel, medicine. So immediately they want ceasefire. Okay, they are demanding for immediate ceasefire. And Israel initially refused to have any talk with Hamas, but later on they came with promising to dismantle Islamist military group. So they want to entirely demolish this Hamas militant group. But here Israel and Hamas, they have reached a deal, and it suggests that from the both sides they are ready to engage with each other. Okay, and this article says that both of them, they need to build a momentum. Okay, and they have to pause this full-fledged ceasefire. They have to come up with this ceasefire, and they have to release the hostages. They have to provide long-lasting relief to these Palestinians, and they have to calm the tensions in West Asia. Okay, so this is about this topic, and these are some provisions under this Israel-Hamas deal. Clear? Any doubt here? So please let me know which topics you want to have in the first live discussion. So first one is Israel-Hamas, okay, Israel-Hamas conflict or Israel-Palestinian conflict, and the second one is governor issue. So which topic you want? Okay, so please let me know in the comment box so that we will be having the first live on this Sunday. And next topic is Haryana's employment reservation law. So this article, which is talking about the Punjab and Haryana High Court. So Punjab and Haryana High Court on November 17th said that whatever the law which enacted by Haryana government, which is talking about 75% of reservation to local people in private jobs which are providing salary up to 30,000 rupees per month. So details says that in November 2020, Haryana Assembly passed Haryana State Employment of Local Candidates Bill, and it said that it is mandatory, means compulsory 100% of reservation for people to reserve 75% of jobs which are paying monthly salary not less than 30,000 rupees per month. And even some states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, they have enacted the laws. So even Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, they have enacted laws providing reservation for their local residents in the private sector. So the court ruled that law was unconstitutional to the extent that a person's right to carry on occupation, trade, business under Article 1 subclass G of Constitution was being impaired. That means it is violated. So because of this, Haryana Punjab High Court said that so it is not fair, it is against the constitution. And one thing I want to say is we started this ethics live online course, and I can assure you that if you join this course, you will be getting 130 plus marks in your ethics for sure. So this ethics is a very small and only one subject, ethics, integrity and aptitude. So there is a less syllabus and there is a scope of getting good marks. So here you have to cover both your theory and case studies. So already in these free 3 live classes, we completed around 70% of first chapter, that is ethics and human interface in these 3 live classes. So I think we uploaded first class in yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we uploaded first live class of this ethics course, so you can watch that class, and after watching all these 3 classes, then only you can join the course. So if you like, then only you can join the course. So here some highlights are, we are going to complete this ethics entire syllabus within 50 hours. That means within 1 month we are going to complete that, and we are covering each and every subject. So every day class will be there from 6 to 8 p.m. So there we are focusing on examples like lives of great thinkers, philosophers, current affairs, and also the things which you have to incorporate here is special focus on case studies, and we are also focusing on mains answer writing practice, and there will be evaluation of your answers. And if you are not attending the live on that day, you can get recorded class also, and we are also posting you the ready-made material that will enhance your answer writings. And even we are going to have the live doubt clearing classes and mentorship, and even once classes are done, you will be also having the discussion on PYQs, previous year's questions as well. So this course already started and admissions are going on. It is not much late because if you join now, so you will be getting the recorded classes of earlier so that you can watch them. And the cost of this course here is 4,500 rupees. So if you want to join this course, you can call me on this number or you can text me on this number 8074765513. And one more thing here is students who have joined this course or students who have attended this live class, so please share your experience in the comment box so that it will be helpful for the other students also, so they can also join this course. Okay, so don't forget students who already joined the course. And one more thing here is, if you want to get the notes of this class, you can join the Telegram channel. So that link is given in description box. So this is the Telegram channel Rathod's IAS classes. So there we are posting this PDF, so you can download from there. And this is Rathod's IAS Academy YouTube channel. So please do subscribe to this channel so that whenever we are posting any video, so you will be getting the notification. And this is the first class, that is how to score 150 plus in GS4 or ethics. So yesterday we posted this class, and here we have syllabus analysis of ethics, and we discussed like how to prepare for the ethics and how to get more marks and how you have to approach the means answers and as well as case studies. Everything is discussed. And even we started the first chapter, there we discussed what is ethics, morals and values, and exactly said about what is the difference between these three words in this class, and you can watch this class. And this is our website rathodsiasacademy.com. So this is the home page. So first of all, you have to register with this website, and later on you can log in and you can see which are the courses that we are offering in our Rathod's IAS Academy, and you can watch the videos. And one more thing here is, this is mains answer writing course. So you can join this so that you can improve your answer writing skills. And this is the foundation course that we are offering. So you can join this also. It will be helpful for 2024 and as well as 2025. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. So please do like the video and share this video. And don't forget to join the courses. Thank you so much for watching.